Hello, I am Bentham and welcome to a very special episode. The date is the 6th of April 2015, which marks exactly 1 year since I began the channel as you know it. So that's pretty cool. That's happening. It's a year. It's the 1 year, it's the birthday, it's the anniversary, whatever you want to call it. It's happened. And that's pretty insane, actually, because that means that I've been making nearly daily videos now for a year, for like over 300 of them. That's crazy. It feels like a million years and 2 minutes at the same time. And so I thought I'd make a bit of a video to sort of commemorate it and talk about stuff. I guess I don't know. I'm just going to sit here and talk for however long I feel like and see what happens. So yeah, 1 year. Over 300 videos. I don't think it's quite 365 because there were a fair few days that I missed over the months, but it's crazy to me that I've actually, like, I've never stopped for more than like a week. I don't think there's ever been more than a week that's been empty. If there has been like multiple weeks where I've had to be away, I've recorded something in advance and filled it and stuff. So I'm really proud of myself for doing that, because I'm not the sort of person that to actually keep up something like this forever. I'm the sort of guy who like will make 10 videos in 2 days and then nothing for a month, or at least I thought I was. I guess I'm not, because I've done this, but yeah, I'm not the sort of guy to sort of keep up with something non-stop. There'll be fits and starts, but I managed to sort of keep myself on this task surprisingly well, and I'm very proud of myself for that. That's a big achievement for me. So yeah, it's come a long way. A lot of stuff has happened in the past year to the channel. I mean, like, I've got nearly 5,000 subscribers now, and that is absolutely mental. I don't even... that's crazy. I mean, some of you may think, well, that's not that much, but, you know, think about it. Like, a year to go from absolutely zilch to 5,000, or nearly anyway. I think it's 4,860 something at the moment, I think. I guess I'll just I'll just have this video cover the 5,000 when it happens, because it probably will. I mean, if it doesn't, something's gone horribly wrong. I mean, I don't intend to stop. I'm pretty happy with how things are going right now. I'm just going to keep on making videos and everything. But yeah, I have a lot of people to thank for getting to this level, because at the end of the day it can be difficult to get anywhere with a YouTube channel, because, you know, if you just play games and record them, will people come watch you? Because, you know, you've got to have something interesting. Something's got to get you those subscribers. You can't just make videos and it will happen. And so I think the biggest people that I have to thank for getting to this stage are the Factorio developers, quite clearly. I mean, what's my channel based on? Because without their game, I wouldn't be anything. I probably would have made a few videos in a couple of weeks and then given up. But Factorio came along at the exact right time and just made everything awesome. I discovered it a week after starting the channel. Well, I think I knew of it before, but I got it and made videos on it a week into the channel, and that was where everything started off. Like, all my videos of other games were doing terribly, but it was Factorio that went crazy. And like, I've got the page open now. I'm not actually playing the game, by the way. The thing you're watching, that I'm recording that separately, because I wanted to have a clear mind and be able to talk well. And that's hard when you're trying to build a factory and stuff. So yeah, I've got up the page, and like, when I started, I got, well, it went up to over 100 views, that very first video. But that was mostly friends, wasn't it? Of course it was. And then there's nothing much, and then suddenly the Factorio video, it's the Factorio demo as well. That's the funny thing. I played the demo first and made a video of it because I was stupid. And that's got 900 views, and that's crazy. That's massive relative to the other videos around it. And yeah, that's where it all began. I mean, the second episode of the demo did not do very well. It got 200, which shows how crap the starting thing was. But then the big thing came when I made a video about a base I'd been building. Basically, once I got the demo, I went and played the game and played it like crazy for a couple of days. And then made a video on my base, which was sort of end-game-ish stage. No, actually it wasn't. It was more mid-game. And I kid you not, the views on it right now, today, as I look at it, it's over 9,000. It's 9,001 is what it is. And yeah, so my Factorio base tour, a terrible video in my opinion, has 9,000 views, and it was just motoring from the beginning, and I didn't even know what was going on, and that was crazy. And from there, things improved. I started a series and went from there, and that's where everyone's come from now. All of my viewers pretty much are here for the Factorio, and came from the Factorio base video, and then the first series, though a lot of people don't remember that now, but there was an original series before Railworld, where I built barely any trains. But yeah, Railworld has been the big one. It's the biggest series on the channel, and that's what most of the people are here for now. And yeah, it's all Factorio. It's all thanks to them. They came along at the perfect time for me to make videos about it, and if they hadn't, I wouldn't be here now. I know I wouldn't be, because it would have gone rubbish and I would have given up. Yeah, you may find me rambling on about this a bit. I tend to do that, which is why I don't do vlogs very often. In fact, I've only ever done one, and that was the video that came out exactly a year ago today. If I'm actually managed to get the video out in time, then it is a year ago today to the second. But I'm not that good at getting my videos out on time, as you may have seen. So yeah, they're the biggest thing. Like, I've got thousands of subscribers just through Factorio and nothing else. But then that's not where the list ends, because next we have Arumba, because he's been a huge thing for the channel. Like, one day I found the inbox section of YouTube, which is just a horrible mess. The settings don't work properly. You can't get notifications for a private message on YouTube. It's not possible. They direct you to Google+, and Google+ doesn't have the setting. That's how good the Google+ integration is. So yeah, you have to manually check your inbox. I should probably do that, actually, because I haven't done that in a very long while now. But yeah, one day I found my inbox area, and there was a message from Arumba, a guy with 100,000 subscribers, who said, "Hey, I want you to be on a series with me." And I was like, yes, please. That would be like the best thing. Thank you. And then I ended up on his channel, and so he was a majorly important thing, and of course Shen and Steejo were as well. In promoting my channel, and that was a big boost as well. And then of course in recent days, the Solar Gamer and Avak as well, and we'll get on to Avak some more in a minute. But yeah, I now have sort of a presence on YouTube to some extent, which is awesome. Like, I now know other YouTubers, because I didn't before Arumba came along, really. I was just on my own, doing my own thing. And now suddenly there are people that I can collaborate with, and I am collaborating with, on not just Factorio, but Offworld now as well, Offworld Trading Company. I mean, it was supposed to be a Factorio series, but everything broke. And hopefully that'll be fixed soon enough when we can actually do that. But yeah, I do intend to branch into into other games more, because I realise that at the moment my channel is like 80% Factorio. The only other thing on it for a good long while was The Long Dark, which I'm having a lot of fun with. And I want to bring more games in. I've got a couple of things that I've been meaning to make videos on, and I'm going to get there. But yeah, I'm getting sidetracked as I often do. So yeah, I have all of the thanks for Rumba and Co. for just, you know, for making a series with me, for this random little guy who just does Factorio videos. They just brought me onto the series and showed, like, now there's a bunch of people who know who I am to some degree or another, which is amazing. But then another person to thank is Avak, as I said a minute ago, because as well as being in the series, he was actually an important person very early on, because I'm actually subscribed to him, which is crazy, by the way. Making videos with a guy you're subscribed to is a very strange thing. So yeah, I found him through Nemoria. I got into Nemoria at one point and found him through that. Watched his Castle Goat series, and then through that I found his Factorio videos. And at the time I didn't see it as a particularly major game. I was just like, that looks very cool, I'll look into that later. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. But yeah, it was because of him that I found Factorio when I did. If it wasn't for him, it would have been months and months later that I found Factorio when NerdCube did a video on it, because that was a cool moment for me, because at that point I was a Factorio YouTuber and he'd made a video on it, and that was awesome for the community and everything, and the popularity of the game. But yeah, I have Avak to thank for showing me Factorio, for making a video on a pokey little indie game with a bunch of placeholder textures and a lot of promise. And yeah, it's thanks to him that I was able to get into Factorio like quick enough to be able to sort of get a foothold in the situation, and, you know, become someone in the Factorio YouTube I don't know. Oh, I'm saying. But yeah, he was an important influence there, and it's crazy to be working with him now on videos. I now have videos coming up in my subscriber box, which I'm like, I'd watch that, but I'm in it. So I don't know. Yeah. So that's really cool, frankly. So, you know, I mean, I have a lot of people to thank other than me for getting me into this position. I don't know if I'm the best YouTuber. I'm not. I guess I'm all right at Factorio, and that's how I get anywhere. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it is just from the help of all these other people. And of course, I have all the subscribers themselves to thank. Let's not forget that, because at the end of the day, you all made the decision to subscribe to me and the decision to watch my videos, and that is awesome, because if you didn't, then no one would watch me, and that would be really sort of depressing. And again, I would have stopped making videos. So yeah, that's cool. I don't know. Thanks, guys. And I intend to carry on. I don't know how long. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm very much enjoying it right now. I'm looking forward to more Factorio and more of other games as well. I've got all sorts of plans about how things are going to go, and I'm going to try and branch into more games, as I said, and see where that goes. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make another video for 5,000 subscribers itself. I do feel like I want to do a video on the story of how the channel developed, because I've only really sort of glossed over it here. And as I said at the beginning, it's only technically a year of the channel. Because the channel has actually existed before now, and that's, you know, I mean, it was crap at the time, but I feel like talking about it at some point, because I imagine some of you are interested in sort of the history of the channel. I mean, you can go back and watch it, but it's terrible. It is really, really bad. The technical quality at the beginning it didn't exist. It had a negative. It was, oh, I don't know what I'm saying. It was really bad. It's what I'm saying. So yeah, I think I'll wrap it up with some announcements. Now, this is something that I've been meaning to do for a while, but I wanted to wait till I had a video where I was till I did a vlog. because it was something that I felt I needed to do a vlog about, which is the name of the YouTube channel. As it currently stands, it is Mangledpork Gaming, and it's a clever pun. Well, it's a pun. Let's not say clever, but it's a pun that nobody gets until like a while after they subscribe, or never, or after a bit of prompting. And it's annoying me now, because nobody gets what it is to start with, so what's the point? If it takes them ages to work it out, then yeah. So I've decided to change the name of the YouTube channel to Bentham Plays, because that makes more sense. My name is Bentham, and if I call my channel Bentham, that makes sense. It words and stuff. So yeah, from now on the channel will be called Bentham Plays. I'm going to keep Mangledpork in the description for a while, not sure how long for. Till I feel like I don't need to tag that on the end for people to know who I am anymore, I guess. So maybe, like, I guess I could set the benchmark of like 2 years or 10,000 subscribers, because that means that either for half of time or half of my subscribers I've been known as Bentham rather than Mangledpork. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to change the name and transition over to Bentham Plays, because it makes more sense, right? And you can still find me by searching Mangledpork, I imagine. It's in tags of videos and stuff. I don't know, whatever. It'll be in the About section of my channel for all eternity, I imagine. So yeah, that's that. And then there's one other thing, which is that I have set up a Twitter, because I thought that would be a good idea. There are people who don't use the subscriber feature of YouTube and who want updates on my videos, and so now you can go to my Twitter for that. I don't know how it works. I pressed buttons and tried to make things happen, so there should be an automated system that tells you whenever a video's up, so that you can use that instead of subscribing on YouTube. And so that should hopefully work. I mean, if you go over there right now, it's at Bentham Plays. For some reason, if you Google that, it doesn't work, but if you go into Twitter and do at Bentham Plays, it works fine, so God knows how that works. But yeah, if you go there, and right now there is a notification about this video coming out, means it's worked, and it's all okay. So yeah, you can use that as an alternative to the YouTube subscriber system if you so desire, or you could use that as well. Whatever, I don't care. I don't know if I'm ever going to post on there. I'll probably think of something to write about. I don't know. Whenever there's an announcement of some description, I can put it on there and see what happens. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I've talked for far too long. I was aiming for 10 to 15 minutes, but I knew I would fail at that, because I'm a rambler, and I'm a side tracker, so yeah, that's what happens. So there we go. What, 1 year, and hopefully more to come. We'll see what happens. I'll see you in, I don't know, well, I don't know when I'm going to do another vlog. It could be like at 5,000, or I could not bother. I don't know, I'm lazy. That's why there's no, like, I think I did a 1,000 subscriber special, maybe, I'm not even sure, but I didn't do a 2,000 or a 3 or a 4, because I'm lazy, and I just keep, I find it difficult to actually get round to making videos other than the standard set, because I'm lazy, that's what it is. But yeah, we'll see where we go from here. Yay! I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed the channel, and I hope you continue to enjoy it. Yeah. Okay. So I shall say thank you, and I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching. And oh wait, no, the thank you's in my outro. I don't even know what my own outro is. I was like, I'll add a thank you to that. Oh wait, thank you is in my outro. Let's try that again. I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.